This 2004 slasher, backwoods killer family fucking piece of trash, whatever you want to call it, has its fans. I am not one of them. People seem to love it for all the reasons I hate it. Fair enough, I am a tool and an asshole, but that doesn't mean this movie isn't shit garbage. Writer-director dipshit McGee has done a lot of makeup and special effects over the years, and for some reason this made him qualified to make his own movie, because that always works out. Some of the cast have a decent body of work, but none of that matters after they chose to be in Skinned Deep. First of all is the star of Harry Potter and Leprechaun, the good ones, not the one I reviewed. Warwick Davis deserves better. Though I do love how much he goes all out in this stupid role. But we'll talk about the movie more and how much I hate it while we watch it. We open up on someone getting that cool S from middle school branded on their arm, while this old guy walks around. Oh, it's the title of the movie. Silly me. Later, the old guy is driving, and the movie completely rips off the opening scene from Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2. Intercut are scenes of some strong guy all lubed up and flexing like he's about to dominate me for money behind my wife's back. With that out of the way, we are unfortunately introduced to this family who is on their way to Wally World, probably. These non-actors make me appreciate opening scenes without dialogue more now. The kids seem normal, but the parents are oblivious and the actors too. Later, they get a flat tire. This occurs minutes after seeing a wrecked car and Officer Dougie Jones telling them to carry on. Instead of turning around, the father walks the opposite direction until he reaches a diner. This Academy Award-deserving actress awaits him. I get it, she's supposed to be the cliché weird local, but having a non-actor do that role makes it even weirder. And no, that's not a compliment to the movie. I will never. The lady invites the family to her home, and the moron father goes to get them and take them to their imminent demise. They arrive, and the place is a dump and as fucking odd as you'd expect, and yet the father insists it's all fine. I don't know if this is supposed to be funny, quirky, or what, but it fails on every level. The phenomenal actress then introduces this perfectly normal gentleman named the Surgeon General, and the star of Harry Potter covered in powder as plates. Later, they are introduced to Ryan Long, Brain, who brings in dinner. I wonder why they call him Brain. I'm sure they mean Brian. Honest mistake. The parents continue to act like everything is fine, and the kids continue to worry. The daughter is a vegetarian and proceeds to complain about the raw, unidentified meat chunks they are served. The fucking idiot father eats it right up. The wife takes the Surgeon General's photo and he gets pissed off. To my surprise, he reveals that his face he was wearing was indeed not his real face. Now, I would say I thought the design is kind of cool looking, but then I look at it twice and realize that was a stupid thought. He leaps on the table and slits the wife's throat with this stupid looking weapon. Plates then loses his shit and starts throwing plates at people. Oh, that's why they call him that. The Surgeon General starts growling, something that I never thought I'd say out loud, while the background noise is apparently possessed by deadites. The parents are dead, and the Sawyer family gives chase to the kids. The Surgeon General has Terminator vision for some reason. This scene looks shot day for night, and someone left the goddamn fog machine on. Brain begs for them to let him keep the daughter, so what about the son?
You missed!
God damn it, I love when movies have the balls to kill the kid characters, but fuck this piece of shit, I'm still gonna hate it. Brain takes off his cool hat to reveal a fucking brain underneath? Holy shit, that's why they call him Brain. They knock out the daughter, Tina, and after 23 minutes, I guess the actual movie can start now. Have you seen any Texas Chainsaw Massacre sequel or knockoff? Have you ever smelled the shit in the toilet bowl right before you flush? Have you ever puked in your own mouth? Have you ever heard that strange ringing in your ears that happens out of nowhere? Then you've experienced Skin Deep already. Don't be fooled, this movie originally looked a lot worse, that early 2000s digital shit smear look. For no explainable reason, Severin Films, as much as I love them, cleaned it up and gave it a special Blu-ray release. And yet masterpieces like Bloody Murder remain lost in limbo. Anyway, I'm just talking because the movie is awful and I don't want to watch it. Tina wakes up in a newspaper room, Brain enters, she doesn't like him, he leaves, she escapes, crawls around some weird shit, falls, finds her family's home videos, and then we get more characters. Why? It's okay, it's just the Yellow Jacket boys. Oh, the ancient ones, because they're really old. Get it? Of course they stop at the diner from earlier. After more painful dialogue, we meet Shakes. Why do they call him Shakes? No, seriously, why?
You.
Meanwhile, Tina accidentally watches Skin Deep. The gang leaves, but this idiot decides to stay. Who doesn't want a piece of that? Tina appears and tells Adam West what's happening.
Who's a monster?
The family is alerted and more questionable editing occurs. Brain gets yelled at and told to keep his pet in line, so they go on a date and he reveals that his name is actually Brian. He also reveals that something called the Creator created him, plates, and the Surgeon General. Then he fantasized about running naked in New York in this pointless scene. The actor was actually arrested for doing this without a permit. Idiots. Tina has a stupid nightmare, and people have the audacity to say this movie is Lynchian at times when it's actually just really fucking stupid. She wakes up, and unfortunately the movie continues as the family forces a wedding dress on her because her and Brian are getting married, I guess. With the music and everything, is this supposed to be scary? Disturbing? Funny? The tone is so all over the place there's actually no tone. There's more tone on my fat mashed potato ass. Later, the Sawyer family kills some more rednecks on the road because special effects are all the cast and crew know how to do. The scene goes on too long, so we'll skip past it and straight to the credits. Fuck, there's still 37 minutes left. Then this happens. Meanwhile, the old fucks return looking for their friend. Is that Santa from Abe's tomb? Then the only good scene in the entire movie happens. Plates versus Shakes, a battle for the ages. Shakes and his gal walk off into the sunset. The end. Fuck, Tina's still alive. She walks around the house some more until she discovers the Creator. I hate this movie so much. She then cuts off Granny's food supply and she melts away. The Creator drones on and on about nothing and then reveals himself to be Krang. Tina incapacitates him easily and smashes up all his shit. In long shots, you can even see her wearing safety goggles she wasn't wearing a second before. It's down to just her and the movie poster. Oh, that was hard. Speaking of hard, she reveals the Creator's boner bomb and blows up the house, escaping just in time. The professor from House of a Thousand Corpses exits the house and then... She hallucinates some, and it's really stupid. She rides away, and it sets off a real explosion in this miniature model. She makes the smart decision to go to the police because they're never involved with the families in these kind of movies, and it ends like this. But at least it fucking ends, unlike the screaming through the goddamn credits. Jesus Christ. We're talking almost 3 minutes of credits. She screams the entire time. Imagine her still in the scene, just standing there screaming instead of running away or doing literally anything else. Fucking hell. There, I finally reviewed Skin Deep. Fuck off and leave me alone now.